America, this is just a little something from me to you. Parents need to start taking care of your kids. We're raising a bunch of thugs anymore. You wonder why they end up in jail and end up dead. Start doing your jobs at home. There's nothing wrong with correcting your kids. They have to know that there's consequences for what they do out there. If you don't teach them, society will. Society says it's a parent's fault. Parents say it's, society's fault. It's whose ever fault. It doesn't matter. Parents start being parents. Stop letting your kids rule your lives. My God. Beat their little asses. There's nothing wrong with a good paddling on the butt. Yes, I don't agree with abuse, and I think anyone that would abuse a child needs to suffer a long, long, slow, torturous death. Believe me, I really do believe that. But I'm not talking about abuse. I'm talking about correcting your kids. When they're acting like thugs at home, what do you think they're acting like out there on the streets with their friends? Wake up. Wake up. Correct your kids. I don't care how old they are. If they're out there and they're a nuisance, start busting their ass. Let them know. And you know what? If they start giving you this shit about I'll call the cops on you, you know what? Hand them the phone. Hand them the phone. Show them you're not afraid no more, man. This is bullshit. I mean, people are getting abused all the time, and it's all over kids. Kids that are thugs that don't give a shit about anybody. They have no respect for anyone. Obviously not even themselves or their own lives, or they wouldn't be out there doing what they do. It's not the teacher's place to correct your kids. It's not another person's place to correct your kids. It's yours. Start doing what you're supposed to be doing. I know I'll get repercussions on this one. I like I said, I'm not up for child abuse. I would never, ever. But there's nothing wrong with you correcting your kids. If you catch them when they're young, a good smack on the ass does a whole hell of a lot of good. There is nothing wrong with that. There's lines to be crossed, yes, granted. I'm not asking you to do anything belligerent. I would never do that myself. But I would put my child over my lap and paddle their ass if I had to. And in the long run, I tell you what, my boys, I have good boys. I have good boys. They turned out to be very, very good men. And I'm very proud of them. I'm old school. I thank my mom and dad, to this day, my dad, rest in peace, for beating my ass when I needed it. I couldn't imagine what kind of a person I would be right now if I had never been corrected. It's up to you, parents. Start taking your kids back. Take control. You don't want to see anything happen to them. You don't want them in jail. You don't want them dead. Well, then stop. You got to stop it. It's nobody else's responsibility. It's yours. Do what you're supposed to do. They're your children. Thank you.